I just realized I'm completely out of gas. Turns out, didn't need my ears cleaned. I just have really, really clogged or inflamed sinuses, so I just have sinus issues. So now I need to start doing saline twice a day for the next 30 days. That was such a letdown. I was like hoping for like the biggest relief, like the come out of there a new woman, and she's just like, no, actually you just have sinus issues. So now I have a whole new problem, and she stuck this thing down my nose and literally it was touching my brain, and that was something that I've never felt before. Let's hope I make it to a gas station.
Hello.
Hey you guys! Hey!
Who is it?
Leo. Hi. Hi. Did they already go potty? Hi.
She has
Hi. Should we walk to Achilles? Let mamas. Sit. Go down. Sit. Good girl. Howie. Leo.
Leo, come here.
Not yours.
I'm racing the clock, look at him block, watching him flop. Used to see this in my sleep, when I ain't had put my thoughts in the car, I really was lost. Now I'm public with the soundscapes, floss, I'm really pulling strings for the pound cake. I see you went for a puppet in the clown face for a little wage. The talk of the town is late, still me, I never switched sides, came a long way with the gas tank running on fumes, wonder why you full on the envy. When it's all love, when I fall through with the young bulls, getting niggas a kidney, but you ain't mob, you a op. Must be lost in the sauce. Been here for the art and the jump start. Wanted this is mom, packed the lunchbox with the Kool-Aid jammers. And I'm still throwing tantrum. I'm set to roam around the planet where they know the songs and they chant them. The vision turned into fruition. I'm really liking how it's panning. The comic collector, you thought I planned it. Been crazy, then it fell into place. Now everything's stable. I'm all in on the table. You selling that fable, we know that it's made up. We know what you made of. I do better offline, yeah. I've been call into a guy. I'm in tune with.
I'm not even sure if I mentioned this yet, but I just got back from Puerto Vallarta. It was my second time going, and honestly it was so last minute. My friends texted like a couple weeks ago and were like, hey, we're gonna last minute go to Puerto Vallarta, who wants to come? And I was just like, yes, because I absolutely just loved it last time. And I'm just so proud of myself because I never let my skin, my face, I got pretty sunburnt, I would say, on my chest, but on my face I didn't let myself get any sunburn. So very proud. I was honestly just so crazy because, you know, I've been using that new retinol that I was like, my skin is gonna be extra sensitive. I already know it, so we took care of it. But honestly, it was so much fun. I just posted, this is a scar cream that I use for when I got that mass removed. Biocornium. My manager at Orange Theory actually recommended me to use this, and it also has an SPF 30, so if you've got scars, use this. Drank and ate whatever I wanted the entire weekend, and I have no regrets. I did basically just legs and booty. Ooh, I need to book my Pilates class for tomorrow morning before I go to bed tonight. But that just felt really good, and then I went into the sauna for a little bit to sweat out my tequila. But yeah, earlier I was listening to Ed Milet's podcast, his own personal one, not even the one that's on Skinny Confidential, because I listened to his podcast on Skinny Confidential and I was like, wow, I really connect with this guy. I just have like a lot of similarities with him, or I feel like I do. So I listened to his podcast today, and I was like, his speech that has changed lives or something like that. It's literally called that under his podcast if you want to look it up. But I was listening to it while I was cleaning up my apartment and literally started bawling because just the thing he says and the areas that I connect with him, I just never heard him talk about it or heard somebody talk about it so openly or just like in such detail where I'm like, oh my gosh, I did the exact same thing. I don't know. It's just comforting when somebody that you feel like you share things with is successful in your eyes, and like successful not in like financial wise, but I mean like he has such a good outlook on life that I'm just like striving to get that. So yep. Stella, you guys, when I came home, I have a video of it. I need to post it on my Instagram. She is such a husky. She communicates like no other dog that I've ever had before. So I came home and she was literally screaming, like human screaming, shrieking. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was so funny. I'll have to post a video on my Instagram. Guys, Leo is actually insane. He is now 40 pounds. He's insane. Every time I see him, he's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But he's the cutest boy in the whole wide world. I gave him a bone while I took a shower. Really excited. More of their food just showed up. I've been feeding them this stuff from Farmer's Dog, and they really like it. And I like what it's doing to their digestive system. But for dinner, we're gonna have a little taco night. I have some bell peppers. I don't know if this one's good anymore. I have a bell pepper, an onion, some tortillas, and then some ground beef. So me and Chase are gonna start to chef this up and play with the puppies. I'm just gonna say bye now, and then I'll show you guys our food before we go. But I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, love you. Bye.